Welcome back to another video. So in this video I will see how to design a pentagonal shape in antenna design. So while doing this we can start creating new novel design shapes for microstrip antennas. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. So this is the dashboard of CST 2019 I'm using for this video. The previous video I used 2024 and I was in a hurry to do one previous older project. That's why I downgraded to 2019. But irrespective of the versions of CST, all the steps are applicable for any versions of the CST. So you can follow these steps and you can create shapes in CST in any CFT versions. So I will get started. First you go to new template. This is how you start CST design. Go to start menu, then click on microwave and RF opticals, choose antennas and proceed to planar patch antennas, and then time domain analysis, go with the standard dimensions values and click OK and finish. So this is how the dashboard. So every video I'm doing the same, so you know how this works. And so this is dashboard. I'm going to create a pentagonal patch. So before creating a pentagonal patch, I need to create a substrate and I will fix this patch on top of the substrate. So the first task is to design a substrate. So I go with the FR4 material since it is cheaply available and easy to fabricate. So you can also choose FR4 based on your requirement. You can also choose different materials for that. So go with the modeling and choose the first option called brick, which is basically choose for creating standard shapes like rectangles and squares. So I'm go with the brick option since this material FR4 I'm going to create a square or rectangle kind of shapes, and I'm giving a name as substrate just to identify this is the layer, substrate layer, and I'm giving a random value for now just to accommodate the pentagonal shape. So I go with the 40 mm. So I'm giving 20 minus 20 to 20, which is the width value, which is around 40 mm, and I also provide minus 20 to 20, which is again the length value. Y-axis is the length value and it is 40 mm again, and the standard thickness of the substrate, that is FR4, which is actually 1.6 mm. Wherever you contact the vendors, and the most available version is 1.6 mm, and you can also choose different values based on your requirement. And also you need to check out with the availability of the material, and this is how you provide the standard values. And now you need to choose the material. So in order to choose the material, go to materials library and you need to type FR-4. so it will list out then the FR4 material. Choose the Lucy material and also check the property. In the bottom side you can see epsilon value is equal to 4.3. so which is the value as in we need to choose this material, Lucy material, and then load. And if you want to see the preview, you can click on preview, and somewhere I didn't provide a minus in the y-axis value, that's why. So minus 20 to 20. So yeah, this is the square shape that I designed, FR4 Lucy, and it's all okay. So the substrate is created, and now I need to create the patch. So to create the patch I need to choose I need to choose cylinder. So okay, usually we will go with brick, but this time I'm going with, in the previous video also I go with the triangular shape where I choose the same cylinder option. So select cylinder and click escape, and you need to give a name. Since it is the radiating element, I give the name as patch, and always choose the orientation as Z because you are playing with the Z value. And outer radius value is I'm giving 10 mm as radius value, so it will create a circle with 10 mm based on the requirement. How much bigger the pentagon, accordingly you can control the outer radius value. And inner radius I'm not providing, since you know if I provide inner radius value, that much will be removed from the shape inside. So we can refer in my previous video what about when you provide the inner radius, how the shapes changes. So you can try out that. And keeping for now, as I mentioned, I'm just doing a trial and error method. So I'm providing the center, x center and y center, the origin as 0 0, so it will take exactly the center of the substrate material. And this is the top layer, so I need to provide already the substrate is up to 1.6, so my base value is 1.6 and the copper thickness is standard 0.035, so I need to add this with the 1.6, so it become 1.635. And now here is the turn. You just click on preview. As you can see, the circle will be displayed, and this time, as you know, we are going for pentagonal shape, so we have 5 edges, so you need to give accordingly the segment is equal to 5. So once the moment you give the segment is equal to 5 and click on preview, you can see the pentagon is created with this radius what you given for the circle. So this is done, and here you need to change the library. This is copper, so provide copper and yield, load it, and then click OK. So that's it, the pentagon is created. Now you can see this is little bit tilted, so I need to make the adjustment. So go to component, choose patch, then select transform. So inside the transform you have the options like rotate, so then click on the center rotate button. You can do little bit of like this. You can provide the value as I think 18. I think, let me check preview. Yeah, you can give this at value as 18. Then click OK. As you can see, now the perfectly aligned pentagon is done. And if you, of course, after this creating the shape, if you want to give a feed also, I'm creating a feed, and I mentioned this, I'm just randomly creating the feed, but in your case, if you are designing an antenna, you should properly calculate the width value of the feed, so otherwise impedance mismatch will happen. So I'm just doing this just for the study purpose. So 1.6 to 1.635, and as you can see, the feed is kind of like created, and yeah, that's it. Then click I think I can 2 to 2.5 I provided here, minus 2 to 2, that's it. Okay, so that's it. And now I just add the patch with the feed, become a single material. This is how a pentagonal patch is created. So I hope this will help you to create novel designs in antenna. Keep watching and subscribe my channel, so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get a notification and you can follow my channel. So thank you for watching.